What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and today we're getting into another Copart walk around. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Man, what can I tell you? My pockets are full today, guys. Full. And why are they full? It's because I got a bottle of water in it, because it's hot out here today. As most people in the Midwest and out west, shout out to my dude, the Bionic Scoop. He be in the chat on the regular. Shout out to Ronaldo and everybody out there in Vegas. I know y'all, it's hot as balls right now. All right, we got the gimbal running. Today we are on the Sony A7 Alpha. So we're gonna get over here and get a much closer look at this Lamborghini now that we have the time to do so. So let's get it. And yes, they had a hurricane here recently, so that means there's what? A ton more golf carts. So they went from having a significant storm to, oh my God, the end of the world, right? With a hurricane. Let me zoom out, make sure we get the full wide angle view here. Look at that Lamborghini, guys. Tell me that that thing is not beautiful. It's gorgeous, man. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this thing is literally a thing of beauty. We'll see if the gimbal will cooperate with me today. Man, look how clean that is, man. And that would make sense because it only has, as the gimbal goes Star Wars on me. Sorry, guys. There we go. We'll have to try to edit or clip that out, but you would think so with it being at 2,327 miles. Now, one of the things that is concerning is that the water line is all the way up here, right? The rotors are just starting to get rust and stuff on them. There's not a scratch on this car. I mean, nowhere, all right? Now, if the water line was that high at the door, you know this is a rear engine car, for you guys that don't know the exotics. So if the water line's here, it means the water got to about here on this rear wheel, or about to the bottom of the engine. And you know, as long, here's the thing, and this is what you don't know when you buy a flood car like this. Yeah, it was out by the coast, so it could be salt water, but we have no way to know that. Yeah, it could be, it could have been running. Somebody could have been driving it, but I'd like to think not. I see a little bit of corrosion and stuff on the tips. Let's see if we got any damage or anything on the undercarriage of the car. Give you guys a good look under the Lambo. She looks like she's clean, to be honest. She does. She looks like she's clean. The interior of the car, clean. You can't see really any damage on this Huracan. I mean, look at that. You got your launch button. Now, clearly the battery is disconnected. There is nothing lighting up, and I guarantee you this is definitely a no start type of vehicle. This is not a car you want to start. Now, look over closely at that seat on that side. Let me zoom the camera in over there for you guys. Come on, gimbal, hold for me. Look at that. You see the water? You can see the water there on that seat. So that means the water did come up, and you can see it here too. If you look right there, you'll see some water and stuff on that seat. Water stains. So, is this car finished? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. And let's take a look at the back here. Like I said, she looks pretty good, guys. Yo, the gimbal is not cooperating today, huh? Jesus. So it looks clean. Like I said, personally, I don't see an issue with it. I think it would be, you know, I think it's worth the risk. It's worth the gamble. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you think this thing is worth the risk or the gamble of messing with it. I wanted to give you guys an a more up close view of this Huracan. So I did so today. Let me button her back up. Make sure we don't get any more water in that cabin. So I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think about the Lamborghini Huracan in the comment section down below. I guarantee you it's gonna go for some significant money, even though it's flood damage, because it's like brand new. Somebody will take the risk on it. And if it's not, and here's the thing, you'd probably have to drop a motor in it. And if it's salt water, which being that this was out on the coast, everything I've been able to research on this car, the car was sold in South Carolina, brought out to Wilmington. I'm gonna guess, ooh, I see one little thing here on the mirror. See that? Like a clear coat wrap damaged right there. That's it though. But that could have happened in the flood, like something could have been floating by it and hit it. I don't see any other damage though. I looked extensively, and it does have that clear, like somebody has wrapped the car in that clear, look, the whole, let me see if I can get this down where you can see it. The whole car, there's that clear wrap. The entire car has that, all right, gimbal, we're gonna fight today. Yeah. The entire car has that clear, you know, anti-chip, anti-whatever on it. The whole thing, every body panel has that clear stuff over it, the clear film. So this thing, body panel wise, wheels, tires, mint. You know, I bet you the headlights are still good. They're not fogged up. No water got ingressed into those lights. Like I said, I think this Lamborghini Huracan is a beast, and I think it's going to go for some significant money. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right, guys, next up, you know, we're going to go from a Lamborghini to a Mercedes. How about that? We got an E-Class Mercedes over here. The damage does not look that significant. So let's take a look at it. It didn't look bad in the pictures, and to be honest, it doesn't look bad here. The headlight assembly and whatnot is broken, as you guys can see here. It is definitely busted here. You're definitely gonna have to replace the bumper cover. That's fine, right? The hood has a nice little bend in it, and it almost looks like something rubber hit this, like a tire. Maybe a tire from a semi-truck or something came off and hit it at highway speeds, because that's what bent the hood. But the car itself looks butter. It is listed as a run and drive, right? I'm not seeing any other dings yet. Ooh, that rim is missing a couple of chunks. Ouch. Okay, the rim is missing a couple of chunks. 151,000 miles on the clock. Ooh, say it with me. Smashed. Woo! And this is an AMG. No. AMG package, maybe. E350 AMG package. Let's go around the other side. See if anything got down the side of it after it hit the front. And that is a negative. It is clean all the way around. It does have the AMG wheels. I see a little bump. I see the bumper panel right here. It's popped off a little bit, but you can snap that back in. I'm not seeing anything significant damage wise, you know, outside of that issue with the hood in the front. Now, here's where the problems come in. Wow, what happened to the wood? All right, the wood grain, whatever you want to call that, inside this car is done. The plastic around it or the lacquer is all cracking. Unless it's intentionally an ash color, which I don't think so, because when we get over here, you can see the actual wood color and the rest of this is faded. And it's the same thing in the cabin. In the cabin, you can see all this as well. All right, let's see. It is listed as a run and drive if she has any power. She doesn't. Now, I do have a jump pack, but this one's in the trunk. And being I have no way to open said trunk, that's going to be it. Because I'm not going to be fooling with this all day. The seat is split. The interior is not horrible, man. The interior in this Mercedes is not horrible. But, again, you know, I don't know. It would have to be worth it to you, right? I mean, you figure you got multiple airbags blown there. You got the damage to the front, which probably wouldn't be that expensive. I mean, the headlight was probably expensive, but like you could get a hood. I don't know. It might be worth it. It might not. It really just depends on your willingness to deal with BS and put stuff together. Well, let me know what you guys think. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for this Mercedes. It might be something I'll add to the watch list. It might be something I take a look at. But what do you guys say we go look at some trucks, huh? How about some trucks? And then we got, man, I don't know. Today's video might be action-packed. I might have to wait. There's another Tesla we're going to look at tomorrow. I got an update for you guys on the Tesla that we won, what, 3 months ago? Now? Man, it's been crazy, man. But being that they just had a hurricane out here, the amount of vehicles is getting crazy. It's just getting crazy out here. Look at this Chevy Silverado right here. Classic sign to me that it's a flood vehicle. Jeff Gordon Chevrolet, Wilmington, North Carolina. And I'm not seeing, oh, it says bio and mold on it. And look at that water line. Do you see it? Can you see that water line? I don't know if the camera is picking that up, but look at this. There's the water line right there. It's all the way up almost to the top of the motor. Do you see that water line? That means this thing is a complete flood. Yeah, look, everything is wet. Still in the cabin in there. Yeah, we're not going to open her up. Wow. Like, to see some of these float away. These are all vehicles that were involved in the hurricane. Now look at this Z71 4x4 GMC Sierra. Same thing. Look at the water line. Look at how high the water line was. Right by the door. Now, here's the thing. For me, if it's just a vehicle I'm buying for me, this is not like, hey, let me buy it and sell it and be a scumbag. No. If I'm buying it for me, I don't care. I know you're going to think that's crazy, but I know that these vehicles can be won for a good price. Now, here's the thing. This vehicle floated because you see the damage back here in the back? Like, this vehicle floated downstream somewhere, floated down from the water, and smashed into something else in a couple of places. 66,000 miles on the clock. Same thing. Look at the scratches and stuff. That's all from it being flooded. That's all what that is. Damn, I want to give you a look at some of these on the interior. Luckily, this one doesn't have tint. But yeah, they're all done, man. They got a lot of flood cars out here right now because of the hurricane. Look at this Ford F-150. This one says no key. All right, now these are all flood vehicles. This is EcoBoost. Now this one looks clean. This one right here, look, they even got the mats drying out on the back of the bed. This one here looks clean. Now these are all vehicles, guys, that are going to be coming up, and you'll be surprised. These vehicles, and you see they leave the doors cracked like this with the tape on them to try to let them air out, try to let them dry out. See, same thing on this Toyota. This Toyota's the same thing. All of these are flood vehicles. Every single one down this line. They're all flood vehicles. But some of them, I mean, you could get some pretty good deals. This one's listed as a run and drive, okay? This is one, you know, just like that Silverado at the front was listed as run and drive. This one is listed as run and drive, 31,000 miles. Now you gotta ask yourself, this one doesn't have any body damage, so nothing floated into it or banged into it. Are you willing to spend the money? You know what I'm saying? Do you wanna spend the money on something like this and just hope that you're not going to have problems with the wiring or other things later? You know, those are the things you got to ask yourself. It's the risk proposition that you make when you buy a vehicle like this. There's a GMC piece of crap. I'm sorry, an Acadia. And then look at this Lexus. Whoo! Now, this one, I think, was fully submerged. I see the water, the salt. These are salt stains. That's salt water. I can see the stains on the paint at the top, all over. And look at the window on the interior. That means the windows were down. Yeah, this one, finished, I think. You know, you got water damage all the way up on the windshield. You got water stains. Look at this. Look at the water stains on the window up high. That means this thing was probably fully submerged. Damn. Somebody busting shots like that. That's the LS 500 too. Whoo, they busting shots out here. Look, another Lexus truck with 35,000 miles on it. There is a lot of good deals out here. And you can see them all. All these vehicles you see out here with the hoods open and stuff, everything in this middle section right here is a flood. Now I know. I see one that I already know y'all see it, and we're gonna look at it here in just a minute. It's gonna get its own dedicated time. We're gonna get in it, we're gonna take a look at it, and it could be a good deal, and I'm gonna show you why I think it will be a good deal. But damn, even this GX Lexus, clean. It does not look bad at all, man. Wow. Well, guys, it brings me on to this. A GT350. Now, if you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys know I had a 2017 performance package, and I had a 2018 GT350, white and blue. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys remember those cars. But look at this one. This is clean. It's a GT350. It's nice. It's crispy, right? I don't see any damage to it at all. I mean, zero. And I'm guessing with the headlight style, this is probably a 17, right? 16, yeah. 3,300 miles on it. Still like brand new, guys. 2016 with 3,300 miles on it. It's still like brand new. That thing right there is beautiful. Now, look at this. Your air box is right here. It's dry. It's not wet. Now, this one is listed as a start, but not a run and drive. I wonder what's up with that. The water line on this is actually not bad. Look at the water line It's just above the bottom of the door there. You see the markings for it? So, this is one that I think could be a little bit of an investment, but a good steal. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at the interior. She's got keys. 5.2 liter V8 Ford Performance, boy, with the Recaro seats. Let's see if these Recaro seats are wet. Nope. How about the carpet? Let's take a look at the carpet. Nope, but you do see the water, the little drops there in the side. Let's get in here and see if she has any power. Being that they do list her as a start, I will take a look at it. Yep, I heard the fuel pump and whatnot engage. Are we in neutral? Maybe the transmission's shot. Okay, here we go. Oh, don't tell me this is one. I think it was the same thing in my performance package. You got to hit the brake and the thing, right? All right, this one is dead. So let's go ahead and put the jump pack on it and we'll try to fire her up. All right, guys, let's see if we can get this thing to fire up, shall we? Wait a minute. Oh, it's up here, right? Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. All right. So we plug this thing in. I'm gonna leave a link to this in the description if you guys want to check this thing out. This is the all-do pack. I love this little thing, man, because it's pocketable. It's like the size of a smartphone. Now, it's not as good as my brother over there in OKC, Randy's using. He's got that big boy joint. He could probably start 50 cars a day with it. I'm not looking to do all that. If I could start like 4 or 5 a day, I'd be happy with that. All right, let's hit the boost. All right, let's see if the GT350 has life. I think it does. Let's find out. Oh, I don't think the connection is strong enough. Hold on. Yeah, I hear it. Nope. The pack says it's correct, but it is not wanting to start. So, unfortunately, guys, as much as I want to get this GT350 lit up for y'all to hear, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen today. And I know you guys are sad about that, because I'd be sad too. Because these things sound mean as shit when they're running, man. Let me tell you, they sound really good. It was one of the reasons I think I overpaid for mine. What, 84,000 is, I think, is what the dealer in Vegas got me for. Was it Friendly Ford? They weren't too friendly. They kind of stuck it to me on this car. Well, it's not the jump pack's fault. It may be that this thing might be water locked or something. Who knows? With the water line so low, I would not think so, but you never know, man. You never know with a flood damaged vehicle. But if it has a start listed on it, I'll try to start them, you know, because you can. You know, if it says do not start or something on it, then you don't start them. But this one had a start listed on it, so I tried. We'll try again. Maybe I'll bring a bigger pack or see if maybe it just needs more amperage or something, who knows. But let me know what you guys think about this Ford Performance Mustang GT350 in the comments below. I bet you it goes cheap, considering. I bet you it goes cheap. Let's keep on going down the list. This little Lexus SUV looks cool. 58,000 miles, but look at the fog in the window. Again, another flood car. Whew. Oh. Whew. Look at this Ford F-150. I bet you this one's got the Fox, got the 5.0 in it, huh? Look at those nice rims, Moto Metal rims on it. I see you. This one floated a little bit, or something floated into it. Little ding here. Now this is aluminum, so it's kind of expensive to fix. With something like that, I'd even try to have like a paintless dent guy get that out and just replace the taillight and call it a day. I don't see, look where the water line was though. That water line was ridiculous. Hell no. Oh. And yeah, it's got the good motor in it. It's a run and drive according to this. What do you guys think? You think she'll start? 3,565 miles. This thing is like a brand new truck. Look at that. Now they said the water line was up over the door. The interior is not wet. Oh yeah, the carpet has a little bit of a dampness to it when I rub my fingers together. All right, so the floor got wet in here. This is listed as a run and drive. God, it stinks though. Yeah, it smells. All right, let's see if she starts. Right up. Where all that matters is who you with. It runs. But that doesn't sound like a V8, that sounds like an EcoBoost. 3,500 miles on the clock. Kind of base model in here, no leather seats or anything like that. Nothing wrong with that. And it smells like seawater in here. So, yep. Yeah. That'll happen to you. Back around we go. Well, mechanically, oh wait, I say the key doesn't want to come out. Mechanically, she runs, you know, so there is that. But again, these are all out by the ocean. So you have to think, all right, you have to think that most, if not all of these, are gonna have some kind of saltwater issues later. But it's also why a lot of these are gonna go dirt cheap. And let me give you an example. Like, let's say you bought this Lincoln MKZ, right? And look, you can see the water. Look at the fog in the windshield. I mean, in the windows. You can see the water in here. See that? You can see it all right here. That water. Which means this thing was like underwater, you know? But imagine this. You put a good detail on this car, right? You detail the crap out of it. You get rid of that smell. You get rid of that smell. And it's a 2.0 hybrid. Oh, I don't know, that's electric. I don't know. I forget what I'm saying on this one, but if this was a regular MKZ, clean it up, you detail it. Who cares about the water line? You drive it, and you're probably only gonna pay 10 or 15% of what this car actually costs, and you drive it for a year or two. And if it starts tripping, part it out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get your money's worth out of it for driving it for a couple years. You're also driving a nice car with some cool features. I don't know, flood cars haven't ever scared me, man. I don't know, but maybe that's just me. All right, and for my Honda folks that say, TK, you never look at Hondas. You never look at Hondas, man. What's up with that? Why don't you ever look at Hondas? Well, here's a Honda. Here's a Honda. This is a Honda Civic. And this thing, the water line is above the roof. So that tells you it was completely submerged. You can see the water stuff in there. Yeah, you can see those windows. Now they're trying to air these things out. Now this is listed as a run and drive. You're kidding me. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Man, the Badussi is strong with the, woo. Ooh. Fresh air, go away. Look at the water just all over the windows. So this one would have to require a lot of cleaning. But again, this is another car that you could clean up, you know, and just roll with it. And just roll with it, man. I mean, you really could. You could just clean this up and roll with it. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me, man. Maybe it's just me. But there's some good deals out here. I like flood cars. I know, shout out to my dude Randy over there at Auto Auction Rebuilds. I know flood cars are his thing too. And there's a lot of them. Huh. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Oh man. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today's Copart walk around. It has been hot. If you can't see, I am thoroughly stained with sweat consistently. But I enjoy it. I love this. Coming out here looking at all these flood cars, and I didn't even get to a bunch of stuff. I got a lot of stuff to get to. I got one vehicle I'm going to film. Two vehicles I'm going to film now that'll go into tomorrow's video, and then I got to come back out here tomorrow and get a whole nother set of cars because there's just so many right now because of the hurricane and everything else. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content, if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, give the video a big thumbs up. Why? It's free. It doesn't cost a damn thing. You ain't joining to be a member. You don't have to drop a super chat. I appreciate those if you do, but this is free. And anytime you hit the thumbs up button, it helps people find the channel so we can continue to do what we do and continue to grow what we're doing out here. So, with that said, Copart water bottles. Got to bring with you. I really appreciate you guys coming through. And for you guys that stayed here towards the end of the video, I got something special for you guys. We haven't done an Amazon gift card here in a little bit. So here's how it's going to go down. At the conclusion of today's video, let's say 2 hours after this premiere is over and it becomes a video, we're going to go to the comment section. I'm going to pick one comment and I'm shooting that person an Amazon gift card. The rules are real simple. You just got to comment. That's it. Hit the thumbs up button and comment. Amazon gift card is on the line. And who knows, maybe I'll do a Cash App. Maybe I'll do something crazy.